You've had a real busy year. There's tons of great information that you post a lot of. I mean, so many things that you're working on, so much with tuning and everything. So I'm really kind of pumped today. See where the conversation goes and what you've been up to.
Yeah, man, it's been crazy. These past few years have been pretty wild, but this last one, different level. I mean, legal stuff, we've got all kinds of new tuning stuff and like we've developed tons of stuff that we can't legally release because of like this weaponized Biden era EPA. So, but we're still doing. That's the thing is like we're still developing, we're still doing R&D, but we're also fighting the hell out of this demon. So, it's a little
Right.
tiring.
Walk us through like what 2025 has been. I think like both things are going to be heavily involved, like the tuning side, but then also the the policy side and the political side of what you've been working on. Like how did things start, and then how they kind of progressed through the spring and the summer, and then where we're at now in the fall.
Yeah, I mean, so if we went back in a little bit of time, we worked with Clay Higgins back around like 2015, 2016, right when he started running for office. And I told him about the scenario I had going on, and it wasn't nearly as escalated as it was the past few years, but it was still pretty nasty. And, he started working on it pretty good there. And then, the 2020 election thing had happened, and we thought we had it resolved for the most part. Like it was pretty much there. And then, what happened in the election happened. And oh my God, the Biden era that was epic. But everybody knows all kinds of crazy stuff that happened during that time. Fast forward, Trump gets elected. I meet with Clay right out the gate, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go back in for it." But he said there's a lot of like a ton of people that's like not just EPA, but ATF, the medical industry. Like there's doctors that have gotten like straight up like went to jail for stuff they didn't do wrong. There's tons of stuff that happened during that era. So he told me early on, like we're gonna have a oversight hearing if all things go as they're supposed to, and I'd like for you to do it if you would. I was like, absolutely. So that conversation was before I went to court, right? So I started December 17th, 24. I went to court, and I could have got sent to prison for like 2 years, or well, the way things were going down in court, it could have been like 5 years, but it worked out in a good way. I went on home confinement, so I got sentenced to home confinement. Uh, the state of Louisiana is super, super great. I was still able to take care of work, handle my business, do what I need to do. But legit, like I had a schedule. Like